Hello everyone, today we're diving into the top large-scale RTS games that let you command thousands of units, conquer sprawling maps, and wage war on a truly epic scale. This list focuses only on true RTS games, so you won't see 4X, real-time tactics, or hybrids like Total War or Stellaris here. So without further ado, let's get into it. Rusted Warfare is a retro-inspired large-scale RTS that focuses on fast-paced action and enormous battles. Despite its pixel art style, it supports hundreds of units on screen. Tanks, artillery, ships, bombers, and experimental mega units, all engaging in intense, chaotic combat across large maps. The game emphasizes full control without unit caps, letting players build sprawling armies and unleash devastating coordinated attacks. It also features full mod support, offline and online multiplayer, and a wide tech tree for varied tactics. Rusted Warfare proves that scale isn't about graphic, it's about the sheer size and the freedom of commanding massive forces in real-time warfare. Line War is a unique large-scale RTS that emphasizes clean, minimalist control while delivering broad battlefield tactics. Players draw movement and attack lines to command entire armies across expansive maps, enabling simultaneous maneuver on multiple fronts. Battles involve hundreds of units, infantry, tanks, aircraft, ships, all acting in coordinated formation shaped by your strategic drawings. The game scale comes from its massive maps and freedom to execute sweeping offensive or defenses without micromanaging every unit. With its focus on big-picture planning and large-scale confrontations, Line War offers a streamlined yet deeply tactical experience for players who want grand wars with elegant command system. Command & Conquer General Zero Hour is a 2003 RTS classic that delivers fast, explosive modern warfare, and with mods, it reaches an entirely new scale. Originally focused on tight tactical battles between the US, China, and GLA factions, the game becomes a large-scale RTS powerhouse through community modes like Rise of the Reds or Shockwave, which add massive unit roster, bigger maps, and more intense battles. Mods introduce hundreds of new units, super weapons, and strategic options, transforming Zero Hour into sprawling battlefield experience. For players who love classic CNC gameplay but want something larger and more chaotic, Zero Hour with mods still holds strong today.
Unit lost.
On your command. Moving in. Heavy armor ready for action.
We can't take much more!
Battlefleet Gothic Armada 2 brings massive real-time space battles to life in the grimdark Warhammer 40k universe. Players command enormous fleets of capital ships, cruisers, and escorts across star systems filled with asteroid fields, warp storms, and orbital defenses. Battles unfold in real time with dozens of heavily armed ships, exchanging devastating broadsides, boarding actions, and special abilities. The game supports large-scale fleet combat across sprawling space maps with cinematic presentations and tactical depth. Whether you're fielding the Imperium, Chaos, Necrons, or Tyranids, Armada 2 delivers a true sense of commanding vast space armadas in one of the most brutal sci-fi settings ever created. Homeworld Deserts of Kharak brings the iconic Space RTS series to a vast desert plain, delivering large-scale ground battles on sprawling open maps. Players command massive fleets of armored vehicles, aircraft, and colossal land carriers, coordinating multi-pronged assaults across sprawling dunes and canyons. The game emphasizes elevations and terrain tactics, letting you flank enemies or hold strategic choke points with large formations. Battles often involve dozens of units in real time, supported by powerful long-range artillery and airstrikes. With its cinematic presentations and huge seamless maps, Deserts of Kharak captures the feel of large-scale warfare, offering epic, immersive drone-based RTS combat.
Alert, alert. Command taking fire. Armor vehicle. Galcian air unit.
Squad awaiting orders.
Perimeter is a 2004 real-time strategy classic known for its innovative terraforming and large-scale battles. Set in a surreal sci-fi world, it lets players reshape terrain in real time to build energy network and fortifications across vast, shifting maps. Armies consist of hundreds of morphable units that transform into different combat forms, supporting massive, chaotic engagement. Though after 2 decades old, it still stands out for its unique mechanics and ambitious scale, challenging players to think beyond traditional RTS tactics. Perimeter remains a cult favorite for fans seeking a distinctive, large-scale RTS experience that was truly ahead of its time.
Squad awaiting orders. Transformation complete. Energy core ready.
Rise of Nation Extended Edition blends turn-based empire building with real-time battles on a truly grand scale. Players guide nations from ancient times to modern era, building cities, researching technologies, and commanding vast armies across massive maps divided into territories. Large-scale battles feature hundreds of units from infantry and cavalry to tanks and bombers, fighting simultaneously in multiple regions. The game emphasized sweeping conquest with seamless transition between economic growth and military dominance. Its scale shines through world-spanning campaigns and the ability to manage sprawling fronts. Rise of Nation Extended Edition remains a classic choice for players craving broad historical RTS warfare. Empire Earth is a classic large-scale RTS that spans 500,000 years of human history, offering truly epic scope. Players guide civilization from the Stone Age to the Nano Age, commanding hundreds of units in massive battle across sprawling maps. With 14 epochs and dozens of unit types, tanks, aircraft, ships, and even futuristic mechs, it delivers enormous variety and complexity. Large-scale warfare is its hallmark, supporting gigantic armies and multi-front conflicts that require careful resource management and planning. Empire Earth stands out for letting players experience history's grandest battles in real time, making it a definitive choice for fans of sweeping, large-scale RTS action.
Yes, Commander.
Of course, sir.
Awaiting orders.
Cossacks 3 is a historical RTS that delivers true large-scale warfare set in the 17th and 18th centuries. Players command thousands of infantry, cavalry, and artillery units across enormous battlefields modeled after European landscapes. The game excels at handling gigantic armies. Battles with hundreds or even thousands of soldiers clash in real time, requiring formation management and careful positioning. Large maps support sieges, naval engagement, and complex economic development to sustain massive forces. With its focus on huge unit counts, authentic historical tactics, and sprawling engagement, Cossacks 3 is ideal for players seeking grand, old-school real-time strategy on an epic scale. Age of Empires 4 brings the beloved RTS series into the modern era with massive medieval battle and rich historical detail. Players choose from diverse civilizations to build sprawling cities, develop economies, and raise huge armies of infantry, cavalry, siege weapons, and ships. Large-scale battles unfold across detailed maps with hundreds of units clashing in real time, complete with dynamic formations and tactical maneuvering. The game supports multi-front warfare and layered strategies without sacrificing approachability. With modern visual, asymmetrical factions, and expansive campaigns, Age of Empires 4 offers a true large-scale RTS experience that lets players relive history's epic conflicts on an impressive scale. A.D Empires Ascendant is a free open-source large-scale RTS that recreates ancient warfare with impressive detail and scope. Players choose classical civilization to build sprawling cities, manage resources, and command vast armies of infantry, cavalry, and siege engines on large, beautifully rendered maps. Battles involve hundreds of units clashing in real time, with formation and realistic combat animations adding authenticity. The game scale is enhanced by expansive terrain, naval warfare, and base building that spans entire landscape. Zero AD offers a true sense of commanding on ancient empire, making it a standout for players who want epic, historically grounded large-scale RTS battles. Steel Division 2 is a World War II real-time tactics and strategy game known for its massive, historically inspired battles on huge maps. Players command hundreds of units, from infantry squads to tanks to artillery and aircraft, across sprawling, detailed battlefields representing the Eastern Front. The game features dynamic one-to-one scale maps where fronts shift realistically, demanding careful deployment and maneuvering of large formations. Its army management includes complex battle group customization, letting you field enormous forces tailored to your strategy. Steel Division 2 shines as a large-scale RTS by delivering authentic, massive engagement where planning and coordination across vast spaces define victory.
All hands, prepare for phase jump. Time is short. Watch this.
Scenes of Solar Empire Rebellion is a grand-scale RTS that fuses 4X strategy with real-time space warfare across the entire star system. Players command vast fleets of capital ships, cruisers, and fighter squadrons, waging battles involving hundreds of units on massive interconnected maps filled with planets, asteroids, and wormholes. The game supports multi-front conflicts across dozens of worlds with real-time empire management, diplomacy, and research feeding your war machine. Battles are cinematic and sprawling, with enormous fleets exchanging devastating salvos. Scenes of Solar Empire Rebellion is perfect for players craving galaxy-spanning, large-scale RTS warfare where conquest unfolds on a truly cosmic stage.
New utility.
Homeworld Remastered Collection brings the classic space RTS series back to life with stunning modern visuals and fully updated audio. Players command massive fleets of capital ships, frigates, and fighters in fully 3D space where every angle and maneuver matters. Large-scale battles span entire star system with dozens of ships exchanging devastating salvos in cinematic real-time engagement. The remaster includes both Homeworld and Homeworld 2 faithfully upgraded while preserving their epic tactical fleet command. With its grand scale, seamless movement in 3 dimensions, and dramatic storytelling, Homeworld Remastered Collection remains essential for anyone wanting vast, truly large-scale RTS warfare among the stars.
New heading set.
Torpedo frigate complete. Ion cannon frigate complete.
Group 1 reporting.
The Wargame series delivers large-scale modern military RTS battles with unmatched realism and scope. Set during the Cold War and beyond, players command hundreds of meticulously modeled units, tanks, infantry, helicopters, jets, across giant detailed maps spanning dozens of kilometers. The series emphasizes combined arms tactics where coordinated assaults and multi-front strategies decide battles. Realistic line of sight, supply management, and terrain elevations add depth to managing vast forces. Massive 10v10 multiplayer battles showcase the scale perfectly with thousands of units in simultaneous combat. The Wargame series is ideal for players seeking authentic, high-stakes, large-scale RTS warfare with true military complexity. WARNO builds on the legacy of Wargame series but pushes large-scale RTS to a new level with deeper realism and refined control. Unlike its predecessor, WARNO features a new engine with improved graphics, dynamic lighting, and highly detailed units model that brings Cold War combat to life. It adds a robust Army General campaign mode for strategic planning beyond battles, plus customizable battle groups for tailored tactics. The interface and command tools are streamlined for battle control of large formation on massive maps. With its focus on modern realism, detailed planning, and evolved systems, WARNO stands out as the next-generation experience for players craving authentic large-scale RTS warfare. Total Annihilation is a landmark large-scale RTS renowned for its massive battles and groundbreaking design. Set in a sci-fi universe, it lets players build vast armies of hundreds of units, from tanks and bots to aircraft and naval forces, across expansive maps with varied terrain. The game introduced advanced features like 3D terrain elevations and line-of-sight mechanic, adding realism to its wide open battlefields. Economy management supports continuous unit production, enabling relentless assaults and large-scale base building. With its ability to stage truly gigantic conflicts and support multi-front warfare, Total Annihilation remains a classic choice for fans seeking epic, high-volume RTS battles. Zero K is an open-source large-scale RTS that delivers massive, dynamic battles with remarkable flexibility. Inspired by classics like Total Annihilations, it features maps that support hundreds, even thousands of land, air, and naval units battling simultaneously. Players can queue complex commands, automate productions, and coordinate enormous armies across vast, deformable terrain. Advanced physics and line-of-sight systems make large-scale engagement feel realistic and tactical without tedious micromanagement. The game also boasts seamless zoom from individual units to entire battlefield, making command of sprawling war intuitive. Zero K is perfect for players who want expansive, fluid, and truly large-scale real-time strategy action without limits. Ashes of the Singularity Escalation is a modern large-scale RTS designed to handle thousands of units fighting simultaneously across enormous maps. Built on the Nitrous engine, it delivers spectacular battles with countless tanks, aircraft, and orbital strike in seamless real-time. Players manage vast armies split into control group called Meta Unit, allowing coordinated assaults on multiple fronts. The game's massive scale isn't just visual, it demands planning to secure resources, build powerful structures, and dominate expansive terrain. With its ability to render truly coastal wars, Ashes of the Singularity Escalation is perfect for players who want overwhelming battles and full-scale planetary warfare.
Enemy dreadnought detected.
Planetary Annihilation Titans is a large-scale RTS that takes warfare to an interplanetary level. Players build massive armies of tanks, boats, aircraft, and naval forces while managing sprawling bases across entire planets. Battles can involve thousands of units simultaneously with seamless zoom, letting you command both individual troop and global strategies. Unique features include launching invasions within planets, constructing planet-destroying weapons, and even smashing celestial bodies into opponents. The scale is truly epic. Entire worlds become battleground in galaxy-spanning wars. Planetary Annihilation Titans is ideal for players who want overwhelming, imaginative RTS battles on a cosmic, system-shattering scale. Supreme Commander Forge Alliance Forever is the community-updated version of Supreme Commander Forge Alliance, a landmark RTS originally developed by Gas-Powered Games and led by Chris Taylor, creator of Total Annihilation. Released in 2007, Forge Alliance expanded the original with a new faction, improved balance, and a powerful campaign. The Forever project is a fan-driven effort that keeps the game alive with ongoing patches, balance tweaks, and multiplayer support. Known for huge maps and armies of hundreds or thousands of units, it features seamless zoom, naval warfare, and experimental super weapons. It remains the gold standard for large-scale RTS, offering true multi-front warfare on an epic scale. Beyond All Reason is a modern large-scale RTS built by an open-source community inspired by classics like Total Annihilation and Supreme Commander. Developed on the Spring RTS engine, it aims to deliver truly epic battles with thousands of units fighting seamlessly across a massive, detailed maps. Players manage sprawling economies, build extensive bases, and command land, air, and naval forces in real time. The game features advanced pathfinding, realistic terrain, and intuitive controls for handling gigantic armies without micromanagement overload. Continually updated by dedicated developers, Beyond All Reason brings classic large-scale RTS gameplay into the modern era, offering players huge strategic wars with limitless possibilities. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and consider subscribing for more strategy game content. See you in the next one.